Welcome to boot camp. Today's lesson is how to control your man. Actually, this shows how you can control any driver in any animated vehicle so they bounce automatically. These are a few sample Popvideo vehicles, pre-rendered with all of the driving motions already done for us. Just load and go. Like this little Sherman tank. Looks more like a tea bag after its first battle. Just resize it a little, position it wherever you want, and click play. Yahoo! Look at that dust. Now here's the problem. When you load your driver into the scene, like this, and link him or her to the vehicle, the lazy tool just stands there expecting us to do all the manual keyframing. Look at that. He's not even trying. The further he goes, the more that it shows. Wait, he can't drive straight when he's on an angle. It's a tank, not a crab. He needs to come forward a bit, driving closer. Hit replay. See that? He's still just sliding along there, waiting for keyframing. So here's a fast, easy solution. Let's just clear this scene a little, make it look like we're starting from scratch. This time he's captured a Panzer, a Mach 5 Panther, I think. Hard to tell under all that foliage. But first, we'll load this controller prop. It's a cog, just a picture of one.
Hold it! Wait up! Important message coming. Here's the trick to avoiding trouble when you're loading pre-animated props or scenes. Don't drag them into your scene. You need to use this load button down here. This one here. Don't get distracted. Pay attention now. Load using the load button. It sounds basic, I know, duh. But don't come sobbing to me if you drag it in and then your animation leaps to somewhere else on your screen at the second frame. If that happens, smack. Naughty. Load using the load button. Got it?
Next, load the spring, which is animated. So you can't move the spring or you'll ruin the animation. Instead, you gotta move the controller to line up with the spring and clear any animation if you're not at frame 0. Just like building a real car with a springy driver's seat. The spring is the driver's seat. Then link the spring to the cog. So when you move the controller, the spring moves with it. Hit play to test the spring action. Now load your animated vehicle. Align it to the controller and link it to the cog image. That's the controller. Next, your driver. He gets linked to the spring, like sitting him in the driver's chair. Click on the controller cog in the scene list and then everything moves together. No more lazy, he can't wait to get moving. Just move the tank down the timeline, resize the cog, and he's driving with no manual keyframing. You can add extra motions if you like maybe he waves or shoots or does an extra bounce, but he'll still obey the motion of the spring, same as if it was a real seat. And the spring obeys the controller, just like a seat bolted to a chassis. And now for the fun part. He can take passengers or pets, attach them all to the same spring. Bit like sitting all in the same seat, all on each other's laps, and watch them ride off into the sunset. Oh, I forgot perspective. If you get this too, just reset, go to 3D mode, rotate it round a bit more, close the distance, keeping the spring and controller out of sight. Tweak it. Happy trails!